Guys, I want to congratulate Bechtel for this achievement. This is the Kacanik gorge. It's amazing what they have achieved here. This is really very difficult terrain, and it's about 15 kilometers or 12 kilometers where you're now entering the border, because that's also the mountainous border between Albania and between Macedonia and Kosovo. And you see how difficult this terrain is. And it was a real strategic and political and economic problem for Kosovo to have this road very often blocked in the winter, because there was a lot of material falling down on this smaller road, which you see still on the sideline. And then the only real access before the highway to Albania was built, and because of the conflict with Serbia, was obviously then the road to Macedonia. And it was blocked often. Once I was working here, there was for weeks it was blocked because of the stones. And now they have done this form of a mega highway towards Macedonia until the border. And this is the most difficult. Here on the other hand, you see on the other side, you see the old highway, the old road, basically a normal standard road, but it was often full. And you see over there, it's actually visible. You see there's material coming, and this was where it was blocked in the past. I remember very much that place. And now it is like this. I mean, full of bridges. There's not a single tunnel here, but it's basically a permanent bridge through this gorge along the river. And it's there. It is an achievement of amazing. It has to be celebrated. It is something extraordinary which this American construction giant has done here, and I'm really very happy about it, and I congratulate them. I hope they will get more of the contracts here, and also I think they will continue what I heard, the highway from and then the border towards Ohrid, so the western highway southwest to connect with the Skopje Ring Road, and then build towards Macedonia, towards Albania-Macedonian border next to Ohrid. And it would be the best way to have a real ring road, and also build the necessary tunnels, and to get this all done and have normal European infrastructure. I think that's a fantastic achievement, and that's something very proud to be about, absolutely proud. And also then to celebrate the reason why this is happening, the strong friendship here with America and also with the European Union, the security partnership, of course, and also then the way to build the future as a NATO member. That's what is so important. And also then to have a customs and currency union between all the four smaller countries of the Southern Balkans. That's a EU compatible one. That's of course my recommendation since 10 years. I hope the time has come now for this, and I hope that my recommendations, even when they took a long time to be implemented, they will ultimately be implemented. That's my hope, and also that Kosovo joins WTO, and more to come. And here you see, celebrate these achievements of modern infrastructure. That's what I also call for the Job, Growth and Unity Act of the European Union, also to fund more infrastructure like this, also to connect railways, and so on and so on. So many things to do, and look at it. It's amazing, huh? What an engineering feast, huh? It's quite extraordinary, really. And congratulations to everybody who was involved in achieving that. I will guide you now. Then on the other side, it's still the old Tito road and the past, where everything doesn't look so promising. But I'm sure you see here, I think it's very good. It's not exactly with the drone, but you see there is amazing progress. And it's not only in China, the progress, it's also in Kosovo. You see, it's amazing. Here you see this amazing progress towards the border, and I really like it. Here's the old road. That was really very bad, and it was a big disaster. And here's the old and new comparison, and we can be all very proud about that, I think. This is what you do when you build countries from the scratch. You put a stable fundament in security. That means NATO secured. Then you have a regulatory framework of the European Union. You have a currency like the euro, and you basically then have low taxes. That's also very important. 10% taxes have been the right level here. You have a European VAT system, and then you target the country to join WTO, EU, OECD, and things are prospering, because then the people can do free the investments, build a better future, build their houses, invest in apartments, have a good banking sector, and suddenly things are bright. And here the future is very bright for Kosovo because everything is on track for getting it done, and it will be very successful. Here I'm really amazed. And you see already here on the other side, this is already Macedonia, the mountains. You see this big cement factory, Sharcem. I will make a specific video about that one, and also calling for privatization of big assets. And you see the sun is shining, and the highway is amazing, and I congratulate everybody involved. And more to come from Pax Europiana here, and I call for more European style infrastructure. This is well invested money. This is everybody uses that highway, no matter what nationality, no matter where it comes from. This is good for goods and people. And when the Austrians are now stopping infrastructure under the green movement, that's very wrong. We need more infrastructure like this. We need it in the Balkans. We need it in Ukraine. We need it in Austria as well. We need it everywhere. This is European civilization at its best, and it's expressed by highways and motorways and of course railways and energy infrastructure, digital infrastructure, water infrastructure, waste infrastructure. But this is really the way to invest in countries, and I like it very much. I'm very happy about it. So good, Macedonia, here we come. This is the so-called Hani Elezid, and this is the border area, the border town with this big Sharcem factory. And I will talk about all this city and the traditional Han and everything in the next video. Thanks a lot for listening. More to come.